Hey, Nick Robinson here for Polygon, and today I'm super excited to be showing you some debut gameplay from an upcoming game called Thumper. Now Thumper, it's kind of hard to describe. I don't know really what to categorize it as other than a rhythm game, but it's definitely not your typical highway-based rhythm game. So, as you see right there, there are these sort of things coming down the highway at you that you want to hit A in time with the rhythm. But interestingly, these are the only element of the game that are just purely timing based in the traditional sense. So up here is the first corner. And what you'll do there is you'll hold A kind of to drift. I guess that's the term you'd use. I don't know how to describe it other than drifting. But when you hold A, you sort of enter that drift state, and then you can use the stick to shift. And the reason this game caught my attention, I did not know this existed a week ago, was because it's described by the developers, two dudes, one of whom is formerly of Harmonix, and the other one who is in the band Lightning Bolt. They've been working on this game on and off for about 5 years, and they are just really excited to finally be sharing it with people. And part of their goal was to make a rhythm game that is based on, instead of hitting the notes, hitting the intervals. So that's kind of why that cornering mechanic is built the way it is. And you'll see there's a few sort of mechanics at play, like here you'll hold A to kind of shield yourself from these, I don't know really what to call those either. It's a really hard game to describe, but the reason I'm so excited to share with you is because I think, frankly, this is one of the prettiest video games I've ever seen in my life, if not the prettiest. There's something about this art style. I've never seen a game that moves this way. In the email they sent out to press, kind of explaining what the game is, they made comparisons to F-Zero and described the genre as being rhythm violence, which I was like, I have to see what this is. And you can kind of see there, like, the way it starts intertwining these mechanics. So you'll tap A on that white thing, shields through those, and then drift around the corner. And it's kind of got like a rhythm heaven call and response thing going, where you can kind of hear about a measure ahead what you're going to do next. So there's the thump thump, and then you drift twice. And it just, yeah, I really think this game speaks for itself visually. It's a really interesting project, and it's been a long time in the making. This is a game, by the way, that is playable, I think, in the public for what is basically the first time at GDC 2015 this year, and then will be playable at PAX East this upcoming weekend. So I think they're going to be in the Indie Mega booth if you're there and want to check it out. It's nominated, I believe, for an award at the IGF Expo this year for excellence in audio. Kind of, I think, self-explanatory why that is. Oh, another thing I should explain. At the end of the track here, you see these sort of almost creatures. I don't know really how to describe them, and these are, I guess you'd call them boss battles. So you'll see how it's like laying down these notes on the track, and then you kind of have to nail them. And when you nail them, it sort of sends an attack down the track at the boss, which damages him, like so. And it's interesting, they have more mechanics planned than what they're showing here. It's not going to be just tapping, turning, and holding A to shield. There's a lot more coming, they assure me. But just as a proof of concept, I have never been more impressed by a game more quickly than I was with Thumper. It's really, off-putting in a way, really just makes you feel sweaty and weird. So yeah, that's a look at Thumper. No release date or price or even platforms yet. They're just gonna work on it till it's done on the platforms that they say make sense. But yeah, thanks for watching.